I'm Nikita, and today I would like to share with you my 4 pillars of success. These 4 pillars have helped me achieve my goals and dreams, and I hope that they will do the same for you. The first pillar is positive thinking. Positive thinking is the foundation of everything. You may have heard that your thoughts shape your reality. So focusing on the positive aspects of every situation will help you and enable you to shift your perspective. Here are some of my top tips on how to use positive thinking in your daily life. The first, and possibly the most important, is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the process of being engaged in the present moment, being fully attentive without becoming distracted by your thoughts and emotions. You can do this by connecting with your breath, and in doing so you will achieve a state of clarity that will enable you to make better decisions that are in line with your well-being. For example, if somebody asks you to do something that you are not comfortable doing, by practicing mindfulness, being in tune with yourself, you are more likely to politely say no to that person, which will subsequently have a better long-term effect on your well-being. You can practice mindfulness by doing meditation, yoga, or being in nature, paying attention to your senses and surroundings. My second tip is to monitor your thoughts. By becoming aware of your thoughts as you think them, it's almost as if imagining that you are watching someone else. Start to observe patterns in your thinking, such as negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, or cognitive distortions, such as, I can't do this, but I want to do this. I know it will be good for me, but I'm not sure if I should. These are conflicting thoughts. Without judgment, over the next few days, start to pay attention and just notice what's happening in your mind. And my last tip on positive thinking is to reframe your thoughts. Turning negative thoughts into positive ones is called reframing. You can either do this out loud or to yourself. For example, instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I can learn how to do this. Instead of saying, this is too hard, say, this is challenging but rewarding. Instead of saying, I hate this, say, I am open to this. This leads on to my second pillar, which is positive language. Positive language has a powerful impact on your emotions and your actions. By using empowering language on a daily basis, you can improve mood and reduce stress. You will also develop resilience and the ability to cope with challenges and subsequently enjoy life more. Using negative words, as we just said, like can't and should, must, will associate negative emotions such as fear, anxiety, anger, and sadness. So when you notice yourself speaking in this way, whether it's to others or to yourself, you have the choice to replace these words with positive ones such as, I can, I choose to, I want to. Positive language is not about denying or ignoring your problems. Instead, it's about focusing on solutions and possibilities. It is based on the underlying belief that every challenge presents an opportunity. Positive language is therefore not about being unrealistic or naive, but rather about being proactive and consistently looking for the silver lining. Here are some tips on how to use positive language in your daily life. The first one is to start with affirmations. Positive affirmations are statements that describe your desired state or goal as if it were already true. For example, instead of saying to yourself, "I hope that I will finish this project on time," you can say, "I am finishing this project in time." Simply by changing the tense brings it into the present, and it suddenly makes it much more accessible. Affirmations can also help reinforce your positive mindset and attract positive outcomes. So over the next few days, use empowering words such as choice words. I chose to do this, instead of I should do this. I want to do this, instead of I have to do this. This is possible, instead of this is impossible. The third pillar, and this is possibly the most exciting one for me, is manifesting. Manifesting is the process of attracting what you want into your life by aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desired outcomes. Many people say, "I want this, but instead I am getting this." And that's because your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions are not aligned. So you may think that you want something, but actually your subconscious mind, which is going on in the background, is perhaps attracting something else. And therefore sometimes we receive the opposite of the thing that we actually want. Once you have a clear vision about what you want, the next step is to believe that it is possible. And this is where a lot of people make a mistake in their manifesting journey. They visualize, but they don't necessarily believe that it's possible. For example, when I manifested my dance studio, there was no element of doubt within me that perhaps I won't be able to afford a dance studio, or perhaps I won't be able to sustain a dance studio, or perhaps I won't be able to get enough clients at the dance studio. Those elements of doubt were eliminated as soon as they entered my mind. So that's not to say that I didn't have those thoughts. I did. But then I used my power of positive thinking along with positive language to manifest what I wanted, which was my dance and yoga studio, which I now have. Similarly, I've used manifesting in other areas of my life, such as meeting my soulmate who I'm married to, receiving tangible things such as nominations for awards and other things that I have. You can manifest anything you want in life if you believe that it's possible, you visualize it, and you eliminate self-doubt. The final pillar is, I would say, the most important. And this really brings everything together. Gratitude. Gratitude is an attitude that amplifies everything. So, I said that it brings everything together. Positive thinking, positive language, manifesting, and gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance and opens the door for more opportunities. If you begin to see your life as a blessing and be grateful for everything, small and big, you will begin to cultivate more of the same in your life. I have a gratitude meditation which many people have told me has worked well in bringing those feelings to the surface. When you begin to feel grateful for even small things like managing to find a car parking space or getting the last cake on the shelf, you begin to send out positive vibrations to the universe, and subsequently you attract more of the same. I hope these 4 pillars have helped you and you will begin to practice them in your daily life. Namaste.